So flat top 28 bifocal means this one. So this is 28 they are telling. The top portion is flat and the distance from this end to this end is 28. That's why it is flat top 28 we write while ordering the lenses. And from here to here it depends from the fitting height. From lower eyelid where you are taking from. Our bifocal segment height is like this. From lower lid margin till bottom of the frame. So this is segment height. So from here the bifocal started. So this portion here, that one start from here while fitting the glasses. Okay. So this is other design, flat top 25, 35, 45, 28, 35. Round segment is generally 22, 24. The design blended one, you cannot see it, it's hard to figure it out if there's a bifocal or not. Without line, executive is top portion is distance power, lens is breadth, and lower portion is near power. So this is the what they are telling. This is the distance power, near power, distance near, distance near, distance ribbon segment, Franklin or executive type. This one, distance, this is near. This is another measurement segment of 14, 5 mm, 20 mm. Executive no segment because this is two glasses. One is separate, one is separate. Distance is separate, near is separate. That's it. Break. You can say the half glasses. Progressive also zero drop. So this is how you can see how the bifocal lens is inserted. 2 mm out, 5 mm down. And if you are confused between GC geometrical center and optical center, this one also. In this figure you can see geometrical center and optical center. So when the B size, that is vertical, right? This is the B size and this is the A size, and this is the effective, the longest distance in the lens. So from here to here it's longest, right? This one is not big, vertical is not big. So ED, effective diameter, that's why it's longer distance in the lens, ED. So when ED, middle of the ED and B height, where the point of intersection is called geometrical center, that is of lens. Optical center is where we take the PD marking, right? The frame, the eye patient PD is optical center. So optical center and geometrical center should be matched to avoid prismatic effect. Base in, base out, depending on where you are placing. So it can base in, depend if optical center is there, from base in, out, base out, top, base up, base down. This is how it depends on the plus minus lens, base in, base effect. But this is a prismatic effect. So see, there is a lots of gap. Large distension means large prismatic effect. If you see here, less separation, less distance, so small prismatic effect. So this is the marking from we take. For progressive we are taking from center of the eye, bifocal, lower lid margin, trifocal, just below the pupil area, single vision from center of pupil. Progressive and single vision marking is from center of pupil. If you are wondering what is the fitting cross, fitting point, distance reference by alignment, logo, prism reference point. So from fitting reference point to prism reference point, from this to this, the distance is generally 0 to 5 mm drop. You have seen in previous photo of this, right? That segment drop is generally depending on brand of lenses. For example, Hoya and Essilor has 4 mm drop from plus point to prism reference point. This the gap is generally 4 mm. So when you are doing the measurement on progressive, this frame, right, I have shown in the first video. I'll show you. So how it know which is prism? So this point is prism reference point. Okay, from here if you measure it will be lesser, the segment height is less. If you add this point to 4 mm, you will get the exact fitting height which you order for the progressive lenses.